Ya está lo que era ahora.
Se dice largo.
So here, most I call them the enemies. Yes, we have enemies. We've always been our enemies. Understand? To this day, why you think they look down upon us to this day? Why you think they have their feet on the back of our people's neck to this day? They know we're enemies. No. Know that they're our enemies. They think the white man is their friend. Our people, especially the brown skin, so far, y'all hate y'all skin color. Y'all always want to be white. You can have a Dominican almost as dark as this, and you say, I'm not black. My great-grandfather was white, my great-grandmother was white. I'm more white than I am black. That's because our people hate themselves. You understand? Exactly. What do you think we our people to wake our people up? God commanded us to believe. Because the only way for our people to come out of this position, that the event is that state of mind that our people are in, is to come back to the commandments of God. When you come back to the commandments of God, guess what? You find out your nationality, who you are. Then you find out what role you play and what you have to do. You understand?
Allá arriba, acá está.
It already is. Yes, what time? ¿Dónde vi contigo? And now I'm going to tell you what, that's not a good thing. I have a question.
Yeah.
Question.
Yeah.
You're over there recording.
Yeah.
You're from this neighborhood?
Yeah.
Okay. Person, what is your nationality?
My mother's Cuban, my father's Spanish.
Spanish, like as a Spaniard?
Yeah.
From Spain?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, remember I read, you shall be sold to your enemies. The Spaniards sold your forefathers. So, do you consider this man your friend or your enemy? Honestly.
I never sold you into slavery.
Your forefathers sold.
My forefathers were farming in Spain. We weren't slave traders.
How I want to?
My forefathers were farming in Spain.
Enemy?
Okay, your
Well,
forefathers.
my forefathers were actually spent 800 years under Muslim rule, under the Moors, and we're perfectly fine with the Moors today and age.
Okay,
That's
now,
behind us.
With that being said, y'all spent that time
Under
the
theft,
Moors,
rape,
right?
and murder for 800 years, and
Okay,
we forgave
now-
that because we're a people of faith.
Okay, with that being said, like I said, after that, what happened when you took the Moors out of power? Y'all did the same to them.
No,
Yes, you did.
No.
Y'all expelled
we
the
conquered.
Moors
We
out of
conquered the
Spain.
Moors. We conquered the Moors.
Yes, you did.
No, we didn't.
Yes,
When?
you did.
When? When
you
did
did.
Spain rule
After
over the
those
Moors?
800 years. Remember, the
When?
Moors only had Spain for 800 years.
Only 800 years.
Power to Spain.
And
Now-
when did Spain
And who's in
conquer?
power now in Spain? The so-called white man.
That's where we're from.
So that means y'all took them out of power. Because if y'all didn't take them out of power,
They
the Moors,
invaded us.
The Moors would still be ruling in Spain.
They invaded us. Of course, we took them out of power. We took
understand?
back our house.
The same way
We didn't take their house then.
You know,
We
they-
forgave that,
Let me say this.
and we live in peace now. You know.
They invaded you the same way you invaded
When-
the original
when?
inhabitants
When
of
did
Spain. Do you know who were the
The
original
Neanderthal.
inhabitants of
The
Spain?
Neanderthal.
No,
Yes, Neanderthals.
Gemenites,
All right.
That's
the
right.
gephites.
That's right.
Genealogically
Descendants of
speaking,
Japheth.
talking
Of
with
Japheth.
science
Understand that.
science says every piece of evidence and known history says Neanderthal inhabited Europe. Neanderthals were
descendant of
light-eyed
Your
white people.
forefathers are the descendants of
So where do we
Neanderthals.
pop up from? Like we
Understand
just
that?
fell from a rock in the sky?
Our people descend from a royal bloodline. When you look up science,
So what does that mean?
you find out that your
So you're
forefathers came
special?
out of the
You're
caves.
special?
You
You're more
understand that?
special than us?
You're special. Deuteronomy 14:2
So what does that mean?
and 7 and 6.
What does that mean?
That's right. Deuteronomy.
You
chapter
descend from
14.
Neanderthals. Our people come out of castles, while your people came out of caves.
That's right.
Do you know anything
Understand
about
that?
evolutional theory?
Understand
Do you
that.
understand anything?
We know about the evolution of
you
people.
yourself have 5% Neanderthal DNA.
You just said
Every living human being has
You
5% Neanderthal.
Neanderthals
We're all Homo
and blonde hair
sapiens. We are
and
all
green eyes and
Homo
blue eyes.
sapiens. You understand
And that's a character trait
Do you
of the
understand? Why
so-called
are you
white
screaming?
man.
Why are you screaming?
That's where you descend from.
We're all
Let me just-
we're all
let me
the
just
same
read that
species.
one
We're all
thing.
Homo
Because
sapiens.
you asked if you're special.
I mean, you can say whatever you want. We can believe.
Special. Let's find out what God said. Deuteronomy 14:2.
Deuteronomy chapter 14 verse 2.
Go ahead.
For thou art a holy people
Uh-huh.
unto the Lord thy God.
Go ahead.
Okay.
And the Lord has chosen you to be a special, a peculiar people.
To be a what?
A peculiar people.
And
Go back to the
who are
one
they speaking
before
of
that.
in that verse?
And the Lord
Are you a
has
Semitic
chosen
people?
thee
The Lord has chosen us, blacks and Hispanics. Go ahead.
You're
to be
Semitic
a
people.
special people.
To
Yes,
be
you
a
guys-
special people.
You guys
So
are
yes,
se-
we're special.
Genetically speaking,
Yes.
you're a Semitic person.
Genetically, we are special and
Yeah.
we are superior to the so-called white
You
man.
did. You did. Oh, you're superior to us.
Very superior. That's why we're the best basketball players, best football players, best dancers, best singers.
Inventors.
So you're
Understand that.
preaching supremacy here.
Our men are the most handsome men. Our women are the most beautiful
Oh,
women.
so because you're beautiful and,
Understand that.
you know, more talented in sports, you're better people.
Psalm 50:2.
The caliber of a person can be summed up in what they
You
can
know
do
that
with the
blonde
ball
hair
of
and
how
blue
pretty they
eyes?
are.
That's right.
So you guys
It's
sum
an
up.
inferior gene.
You guys sum
Blonde
up
hair,
people,
blue
the
eyes
quality of a
is a
person,
genetic
the
defect.
character of their soul. You try to use spirituality
Understand that.
to preach a physical supremacy.
Psalm
Yeah.
chapter 50 verse 2. Out of Zion, the perfection of beauty, God has
A
shined.
physical beauty or a
Understand
spiritual
that.
beauty? You
Some
just told me.
people
You
are,
just
bro. Our people are the most superior and beautiful people walking the
physically
earth.
speaking.
In all aspects of the word.
That's right.
Oh, so that
In
says
all
that. That
aspects
says
of the
that.
word.
That says that.
Understand that.
That says that, right? That says
Now,
that.
you want to talk science?
You can interpret
Let's
that
talk
however you want.
science. Let's talk
If
science
you're
for a
gonna
minute.
talk at me instead of with me, this conversation
You
really
don't want
can't
to
go
speak
anywhere.
loud because you're trying to cut me off.
You're screaming at me, talking about supremacy, and I'm trying to ask you
You let me
questions.
speak and I'll let you speak.
You're talking at me, not
Can
with
we
me.
agree on that?
You're using me as a talking point to get, people's attention, but you're not even
Can
talking
we
to
agree
me.
on that?
No, we can't, because you're not
So I'm
speaking.
gonna continue to
Have
speak
you
over
addressed
you.
anything I
Let's
said?
speak science. Everybody, this is the science man speaking about evolution.
Okay.
Let's speak common science. Look it up for yourself. His
Yes.
own white scientists will tell him.
There's no black scientists that say this?
Yes.
Are they liars?
I'm using
Are they liars
I'm
or are
using
they
white
wrong?
scientists because it's your people.
But who says it was white scientists?
Because if I go out and say black scientists said this about white
How
people,
about just
he's gonna say,
scientists?
oh, he was racist.
Indian scientists, Chinese
No.
scientists, African scientists.
Blind
How about
hair.
just science in general? Scientists,
Blue
people who
eyes.
dedicate their lives to study.
Green eyes
Uh-huh.
is a genetic defect.
That's right.
Is it?
Who has blonde hair, blue eyes, green eyes,
So you're talking about physical attributes.
and no melanin?
You're talking about physical attributes?
That's right.
The so-called white man does.
You're talking about physical attributes.
Bring it out.
So genetically, they are inferior to the
Wait.
so-called black and Hispanic man.
You got that from that book? You got a theological book to
Understand
tell
that.
you something about
Look it up,
Gen-
science man, and you find out that it's
where
true.
in a science book or in a history
Understand
slash
that.
moral guide?
That's in the scriptures and in your sayings.
What is the authority behind
Understand that.
What is the authority behind that?
The authority behind that is God himself.
God.
That's right.
God
That's
told
right.
you. God told you this.
Understand that.
God told you
it's
this.
in God's word.
So why did He make us?
Understand that.
So why did he
and
make
also,
us?
God through science let us know
Why
who's
did
superior and not.
why did God make us?
Understand that.
Why did God make us?
Get that out my face first of all.
Why did God make us?
As when you say us, you mean the so-called white race?
Yeah, your enemy. Why did God make us?
You're considered the vessel of destruction.
Why did God make us?
right.
Understand that.
Why did God
He
make us?
made you to play the role of the devil here on earth.
That's
Oh.
right.
And you played that role very well.
Oh,
You destroyed the water.
so you're
You
God.
destroyed the
You're God.
area of pollution.
You're God and I'm the devil.
That's right.
Understand that.
You're God and
You're
I'm
the
the devil.
sons of God. You're the son of Satan himself.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right. Bring it
All you
out.
have to do, look at the history of the white man. Who destroyed the ozone layer?
That's right. You.
Who polluted the water that we have to drink?
Who's driving that car? A white guy? Who's driving that
Understand
car?
that.
A white guy?
Oh,
Who works in those factories?
Right.
Only white people?
great point. He said, who drives that car? It's a black man in that
Who
car.
made
But
it?
guess what? The first car, a black man invented it. And you know what it ran off of? Steam. The white man said, nah.
No, the steam engine was
nah.
invented in
You know
England.
what? He said, let's put
The steam engine was invented in England.
The white man did that.
We invented the
That's
steam
right.
engine. If you want to say
Chinese
anybody
man
invented it.
created what you call gunpowder for fireworks during their festivities. The white man, you know what he did with that?
Actually,
put it in the tube and aim it at
Actually,
somebody.
the first gun was used in China.